Good evening, people. It's Pastor Carl, and today is day 21 of what God said to me today. I told you we're keeping it consistent, and today we are reading from Matthew chapter 21, and this is a good one, man, because people always like to see Jesus as this soft touch, and this figure, this weird image they've created of him creates the wrong impression. But here we see the radical and the masculine energy of Jesus. So we see from verses 12 to 16, I should say. But let's look at 12 and 13 first, because there are people doing the wrong thing in the house of God, and Jesus turns over their table and he whips their table and he says, my house should be called a house of prayer, and you've made it a den of thieves. But what we see is a radical approach to anything that would harm the house of God. And what we need to be is radical about the things of God, about the kingdom of God, about the church of God. We need to make sure nobody can violate this and make sure it remains a house of prayer. But what I like is we see then in verse 14, it says, after he drives out those who were doing the wrong thing in the house of God, the blind and the lame come to him for healing inside that same temple. And what this tells me is that there are people who want to come into the house of God, and we must make sure that blind and lame people can come into the house of God and receive their healing. But that's only going to happen when the people inside the house of God are radical about anything that would violate. This is what God said to me today. What did he say to you? Now listen, guys, yesterday the video was a long one, but go and check it. I had to post it late. It was a long day, but we have to stay consistent. Go and check that video out. That's what God said to me today. Let me know what he said to you. Leave your comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.